Hi, everyone. Are you a mom that is ready to let go of your current relationship with your child and redefine it? Redefine your relationship with your adult child, because it always looks different, right? So we're going to talk about that today. For those of you that are new here to my channel, I just want to welcome you. My name is Sally Harris, and I am a mom who walked this difficult road with my own daughter for over a decade. And when her life spiraled, so did Sally's. So I want to talk about letting go and redefining your relationship today. So crucial. And it's something that I am very grateful and blessed to say that I have been able to do with my daughter now. But it's not easy, right? It wasn't easy because there's a lot of history. There's a lot of past that you need to look past when people are ready to change. And so redefining that relationship is acknowledging, first of all, to yourself and sometimes to your child is the emotions that you have felt. You still need to process through the emotions that you felt and give them the significance that they had so you can let them go. Because when we just bury stuff and we bury the emotions, the hurt, the pain, all of that, it's still there. Your nervous system remembers. And so every time, for example, someone who has hurt you, whether it be your child or someone else, you have that pain, you have that incident in your nervous system. And every time someone just kind of like brushes up against it, doesn't have to be the same person, but it's just ingrained in you. Maybe it's from childhood. It sets you off, right? So you need to work through these and give these stories a new narrative, because just going back on the old way and burying them, we'll just look past this. We'll just move on. And sometimes in the relationship, you have to do that. But I'm talking about you as a mom. I had to go through trauma therapy myself. It wasn't just my daughter needed to heal. Sally needed to heal. And I did a lot of healing. I did a lot of therapy. I had my faith has increased abundantly. I've gotten in the Word of God. I have so much more knowledge. I have so much more power with that because I understand it. And but that's just my personal journey. I'm not here to tell you what to believe, but I just want you to acknowledge those emotions, whatever that is for you, whatever you have to do to realize that you need to get rid of them. And there's a lot of ways to do it. So you need to find what works for you. Excuse me. But letting go and that self-care piece, the self-care piece is so important. We talk about it all the time. You have to put yourself first sometimes, right? You have to manage your own life and schedule your own life as far as taking care of you, because no one's going to do it for you. That's on you. You have to do that. But with self-care comes personal growth. And without personal growth, the self-care is just going to be a repetitive thing that is going to benefit you, but you want to grow through this season. Redefining the relationship with your adult child is a growth season for you too, for them and for you. And it can be a very exciting time. And so with redefining the relationship, what does that look like to have a relationship with an adult child? It's different because yes, you're still mom, they're still son or daughter, but at the end of the day, you're two adults, right? Two adults on your own path in life, and you have a history, right? You have a history, you've raised them, you were responsible for them, but you're not anymore. And so you have to allow them to make some mistakes. You have to allow them to choose. You don't have to agree with everything they do. You may not agree with their parenting style. You may not agree with, what they do for work. You may not agree with, how they spend their free time, their hobbies, the people they hang out with. But at the end of the day, you don't really have a say in that anymore. And as soon as you can realize that this is truth, you are going to be set free from some of that. And you are going to be able to realize that you can influence them in such a positive way when you are healthy. And you can have this redefined relationship that's beautiful. It becomes more of a friendship level where, sure, there's times where if they really need their mom, they're going to tell you. And you're going to know, yeah, they really need that hug today. Or, and obviously I'm talking about the kid, for those of you that are still in your children's lives and you're not fully estranged, but all of this is great information for when your child comes back as well, because I believe they will. And so it's something that, as you seek personal growth and self-care and taking care of you, and you rid yourself of those emotions, then you're going to be so on fire for life. you're going to have so much growth within you that you're going to be able to share. And one of the things too, the biggest thing I think is to stop giving unsolicited advice. We have checked the boxes for our kids for so many years that we think we need to still do that. They are fully well aware of what they need to do. They're choosing if they want to participate in that, right? They're choosing whether they want to go to work, pay their rent, get a job, all those things. They know what they need to do. But they're going to decide, and they may need to fall a few times and get back up and realize that you're not there to pick them up every time, nor should you be, right? And are they going to get upset at first? Probably. But they're going to get over it, right? And as they succeed, someday they're going to look back and thank you for letting them fall, because that's when their just immense growth in their own life is going to come from that. Those experiences, I want you to think back to your own childhood and, adulthood, young adulthood, and even now. Heck, I'm learning stuff every single day. We all learn, and we never stop learning, right? When we stop learning, we start dying. And I don't want to do that. I want to continue to learn and grow and serve. And I know you do too. And so there's just a lot of stuff in the way right now that you may feel like, I don't have the energy for that. Start with one thing that you can do. And then if you are ready for this and you are looking to really dive into your own life, I encourage you to click on the discovery call link below. And that's a consultation with me where we will talk about, I'll hear kind of a high level overview of what's going on with your son or daughter. But then I want to focus on you, because that's where I can help you. And then I can share with you how I might be able to help through different programs that I have. So if you're interested in that, click the discovery call link below, and I'll see you soon.